Because it has something to do with it. And what is that? Think of something that you have inherited. Something that you did not work for, you did not pay for, you did not really earn. Something that has come down the line and landed in your hands. Marriage is like that. No one in this room invented marriage. No one in the world created marriage. We cannot point to the time in history when marriage started. It has always been there as part of the human family. It's like something we have inherited. And as people treasure their inheritance, then we should treasure marriage all the more. Because it's not a plaything. It's not something we do. Marriage is something that does to you. Marriage does something to you. What is it that marriage does? What marriage does is it takes a man and it puts him in front of everybody. We'll start with the man. Every man starts out as a boy. The calling and vocation of a boy given to him by God is to have as much fun as possible with as little responsibility as possible. No, that is the calling of a boy, and we should let boys have that calling. But what makes a man is that he stands in front of people, he makes public promises, and he keeps them. And that is why marriage makes a man more manly than he's ever been before. Because marriage takes a man and puts him not just in front of his woman, but also in front of her family. Not just in front of her family, but also in front of her friends. Not just in front of her friends, but also in front of their government, which means all of the neighbors, strangers though they may be, and not just in front of their government, but also in front of their God. And has him make public promises, a very specific public promise, namely, I will now live for this woman the rest of my life, no matter how poor she is, no matter how sick she is, no matter how bad she gets. Because what else do you think for better or for worse means?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You look so good,
oh my
too.
Gosh. You look amazing. Oh,
I'm trying not to wipe off my makeup, so I probably won't kiss you yet.
incredible.
Look at you.
Oh,
You like it?
You look so wonderful in your dress.
it's gorgeous. Wow.
I love your hair like that.
Who did this?
The way it falls on the side of
Yeah,
your
you can
neck,
fix it.
down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me. The way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the Tenerife Sea. And all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. here or into the wilderness.
What does it do for a woman?
Should this be the last thing I
Well, it gives you a man. It gives you a man as a man has never been before. It gives you a man who's making promises, a promise to expend himself for your sake. No matter how poor you are, how sick you are, no matter how bad you get.
So in love, so in love.
Repeat after me. I, Conner Lee,
I, Conner Lee,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
take you, Lacey Danielle,
take you, Lacey Danielle,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I, Lacey Danielle,
In the presence of God and these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
take you, Conner Lee,
take you, Conner Lee,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
Please rise. May you turn and face the congregation. It is my privilege and my joy to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Conner Stockett. You may kiss the bride.
So in love, so in love, 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 so in love. You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. And in the moment I knew you better.
Living near us in the California Bay Area. And my mom was like, you're gonna love her. You guys are gonna get along like peanut butter and jelly, you'll be fine. Those of you who are just meeting Lacey today, you already know that she is a stunningly beautiful woman. Yeah. Everyone else who's known her longer knows that she's just as beautiful on the inside, if not even more so. Amen. She is brilliant, dedicated, and incredibly tough. She is always all in. And while she and I are very, very different in a lot of ways, that is the one we have in common. We are both the ones that if we're doing it, we're doing it. I remember the first time I got to hang out with you for the first time, just you and me. We went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is one of my favorite places. And when we were walking from the car into the aquarium, there were two guys that were behind us that were having a conversation in Chinese that was not particularly flattering. She tried to keep it in, but then just stopped on the step, put her hand on my arm, turned around, and just hit them both with both barrels in Chinese. They ran, like legit ran. It was awesome.
I was asked by the family to talk, and you'd think that that'd be quite the honor, but if you knew me, it's just because I have a big mouth. I never got married, never had kids. I got to live vicariously through my brothers and sisters' kids, right? The first Christmas, when she was, I think, between 1 and 2, I had grown a beard. And I came home for Christmas, and she must have been scared by somebody with a beard. Because anytime I walked in the room, blood-curdling screeching would go on until I left. That was a fun Christmas. I never, like I told you, I never had kids. If I would have had a kid, I would have loved to have her as a daughter. And so, one thing I do have to say, Connor, you're going to have your hands full. And if you can do one thing for me, figure out how to make her relax.
For me, well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love. And in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time.
We love you so much. There's not ever going to be a sweeter couple or more sentimental.
From the mountains of Colorado to the lakes of Minnesota and Delaware,
Hazel, what do you have to say?
we wish you the best and happiest future.
And we love you.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
Hey, Connor and Lacey, congratulations! Your wedding was so awesome. Lacey, your dress was absolutely beautiful. You were radiant. You could just see the joy on your faces as you stood up at the altar. And the dance has been so fun. The food was amazing. We had just the best time. And your best times are just beginning. We are so happy for you. And be thankful for each other, treasure each other. And we are so happy for you.
And Alex wants to say,
Happy birthday, Lacey!
yay! Congratulations!
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass.
Connor and Lacey, thank you for including me in your special day. It's been an honor getting to know both sides of your families, and you guys are amazing. Congratulations. I love you so much.
Angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect
What a beautiful wedding. We love you guys. Lacey, you're the most beautiful bride ever, and you are my favorite niece.
I'll say ditto to that, as Uncle Joe would say. And in addition to that, your Aunt Beth and I have been married for pushing 40 years, and we hope that we're around to see you guys do the same thing. And if we're not, I hope you're in love as much then as you are now, as Bev and I are. Congratulations on your wedding. We had a wonderful time.
Did.
Thank you, and good luck.
Didn't think I'd climb so high. Never thought I'd have it all. Floating somewhere in the sky. And I don't think I'll ever fall. Hold on, don't let go of me yet. Don't want it to end, just stay.
I'm Sandy. I'm the mother of the bride, and I have the most amazing girl in the whole wide world, and I know it, and I'm so glad she found Conner. I just want to wish them all the goodness in the world and the love they have today, so that will last hopefully the next 30 or 40 years. I guess that's about all I wanted to say. I love you guys, and what a fabulous day we've had, and what a fabulous daughter you've been, so my heart is your heart.
Quite like you can lift me up.
Hi, Lacey and Conner. Brian and I are so excited to be sharing your beautiful celebration. Picture perfect. Of course, we would expect nothing else but the best from the best. We are so excited to know that you got engaged on July 4th. July 4th, 2024, Brian and I celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary. A couple tidbits, 2 things that we always live by. Follow your heart. If your heart is telling you, I'd be mad if my soulmate did this, don't do it. The other thing is, if you have to lie about what you're doing is wrong. And I know you two have this handled, hands down. We love you. Thank you for letting us enjoy your celebration, and we are so excited to see what the future holds for you guys. Hats to you. We love you.
One last thing. Janine always says, my husband and I have been married for 40 years. The reason is, my husband makes all the major decisions, I make all the minor ones. Thank God in 40 years there's never been a major decision.
Woohoo! Love you guys!
Of advice is just to remember always to treat each other like you're each other's best friend.
Someone gave me this piece of advice, and it's never, ever, ever bring up divorce in a fight. Don't even let it be an option. And then my second one is just a fun little piece of advice. I call it the puppy dog effect. Anytime you enter the house, you greet each other like a puppy dog would, where you just run to the door, say hi, and be excited to see the other person. And I can honestly tell you, after 27 years, we still do that. Just keep the fun alive and
enjoy each other and treasure each day, because each day together is a gift.
Yep, and we love you so much, Lacey and Conner.
Love you both. We're excited for you.
Very happy for you.
Quite like you can lift me up.
Congratulations, you guys, Conner and Lacey. So happy you finally did it and got married. I love you so very much, both of you, and I just want you to have lots of love and laughter, and I want you to have a happy ever after. Have a wonderful life together.
Lacey and Conner, just want to congratulate you. My word of advice, law enforcement to law enforcement. It's tough sometimes. You can make it through with communication, understanding, love for each other. There's going to be pits and there's going to be highs. Get through the lows and everything will work out great. You guys are a great couple, and I'm glad I could be here, and I'll see you soon.
I just want to say thank you for all the support and help from basically 24 different states, 3 different continents. But the quality of the service and the food, we just appreciate everything. We're having a wonderful time. People from the local area that haven't been before are finding out what kind of place this is. They're having a wonderful time. Thank you.